Elon Musk has formally partnered with Ripple to integrate XRP into X Payments, the payment system that is believed to control more than 50% of global wealth transfers, and Binance has actually forecasted that XRP will be priced at more than $600. The CEO of Ripple said in an official article that the company is working closely with Musk, and that this collaboration may boost Ripple's value to $600. Additionally, it comes only days after Donald Trump reportedly agreed in a private meeting to have $60 billion worth of XRP owned by the Federal Reserve and Treasury, as well as the U.S. Federal Reserve starting to use XRP for all payments. Additionally, Elon Musk disclosed a leak wallet that indicated he possesses more than 16.7 million XRP, all of which are evidently supported by evidence. XRP's price and the rate of growth it achieves are destined to revolutionize. Not to mention that XRP's founder acknowledged in his remarks that the cryptocurrency was created for $10,000 and needed to be scalable to support 7.5 billion users. As we discussed, XRP, our partner in today's video, Apple, is the best since it makes it simple and easy to purchase XRP and gives $1 to $100 to everybody who uses the market for a link in the description to purchase more XRP. Of course, there is no better place for purchasing XRP. With more over 2 billion XRP as of around December, they are offering you guys a free portion of XRP simply for adding and using my referral link in the description and completing a transaction. This is because, of course, it is the most well-known and best exchange to be accumulating XRP on. Naturally, it now states that the sum might be any number from 1 cent to $1. Although it isn't really important, you will still receive the required referral bonus if you sign up using my referral code in the description and complete a transaction. Having said that, let's dive straight into the video for today. The market is clearly losing money. Bitcoin is down roughly 3.27% at 81,000 XRP, $2.24. Looking at it on a larger scale, however, Dogecoin is down 4% when compared to the other tokens. You're losing a lot of these tokens. Yet, XRP is still staying steady at 4 to 5%. Additionally, XRP was trading around $3.20 just a few weeks ago when we looked at the data, and now notice that it is $2.24. What was the price of XRP 3 or 4 months ago, however, when we go a step further? UHRP was between 60 and 70 cents. XRP is actually up hundreds of percentage points on the monthly timeline when viewed from that perspective. In addition, I want to focus more on this Elon Musk collaboration since, as you can see, he started purchasing XRP in 2013 and has since amassed a substantial majority of it in various holdings. For instance, he bought 5 million XRP all at once and then bought another 5 million soon after. In an attempt to fill his bank account, he has been steadily and systematically accumulating XRP, and after learning that his wallet had been compromised, he made the decision to remove all of the XRP and switch to other unidentified wallets, something they do since they don't want to reveal what they had. And this has been captured, so it's clear that we are capturing it. Once more, this is not the first instance. I would want to share with you all once more this significant tweet that Elon Musk sent. What it says is as follows: I am very aware of what we must do with Twitter payments. Here it is, though, if you look more closely. XRP. Indeed, there have been rumors that Elon Musk has announced that he will support and spend more than $104 billion in Ripple XRP's technology for X payments. One of the most significant things I've discovered during my study is that Elon Musk actually offered to purchase Twitter, which is now known as X.com, and Ripple Labs and its XRP technology at the same time. Naturally, Ripple Labs is receiving a $25 billion bid, which would acquire the business and its XRP escrow. Once more, this is not the first time that Ripple has been made available for purchase, or businesses or even governments, like the U.S. government in this instance, that were offered the opportunity to purchase Ripple Labs, but they ultimately declined. Therefore, it makes a great deal of sense. Ripple was offered $25 billion to purchase it, but they turned it down. In order to become a shareholder, Mr. Elon Musk chose to invest in XRP and Ripple's technology. Indeed, Elon Musk has made many statements regarding XRP, including in relation to the Ripple SC lawsuit, stating that he supports both XRP and Ripple. In other contexts, when it is discussed that XRP will be the global payment system, governments and financial institutions will all embrace the technology and adopt it. Additionally, recognize that he wants to make it apparent that he is not condoning it while he does this. Why? Because he might sue him if he does support it. If you pay close attention, he states that this is neither an endorsement nor a lack of it. What does that signify? Assume for the moment that I have no connection to XRP. This isn't an endorsement, in my opinion. Conduct independent research, yet once more he claimed to be entirely different. Although he stated that this is not an endorsement, he went on to say that there may be a lack of endorsement, which may indicate that this is an endorsement. The likelihood is that Elon Musk himself owns a sizable portion of the XRP bank. Check out the video now, of course. I'm going to demonstrate it for you today, but I also want to demonstrate that even Swift is afraid of XRP. We examine the MasterCard CEO in more detail. This is what he has to say about the company. He claims that MasterCard has already started moving away from Swift and towards the XRP system, and that Ripple Labs and XRP will essentially replace Swift. Watch this video, and once more, it's crucial to remember the XRP ledger numbers really, where you need service-level agreements that say, I'll do something in a certain amount of time and the payment will arrive at a certain time of day. Here, we're examining the new network styles that enable both instantaneous, real-time fund flow and visibility. Therefore, we would avoid a scenario in which banks would have to contact you to inquire about the status of messages circulating around the network or to ask if their payments have arrived after 3 days. Is not at all like that. Swift won't be replaced by Ripple, in my opinion. One of the complementing networks that will enable those institutions who require real-time access to it is Ripple. Additionally, it seems to me that Swift is modifying their network capabilities to enable real-time communication. However, when we use something like FX, we might also perceive Ripple, XRP, traveling over the Swift network as a currency. This is when the juicy part begins. Naturally, the CTF token is creating the biggest paymentable horse system in history, enabling millions of dollars to be multiplied and, let's say, go from 70 cents to $740, 50 cents with only a 20 billion mark retained. Guys, have a look at this. This is completely crazy. At the moment, the CTF token is worth $0, 63 cents. We spoke with you people about this exciting phase of consolidation. We stated that a retracement and sideways action are likely to occur, and that we anticipate this to occur only within the next several days. The price will reach that enormous parabolic level by March 22nd or 23rd. Naturally, I'm not a financial advisor or advisor. This is just my opinion on how the chart will seem. However, it's also critical to understand that they're onboarding institutional adoption on April 3rd. The platform and framework will soon be utilized by institutions, and a huge supply shock will result from that. You will notice that their supply is insufficient because there is only a 120 million supply, which is insignificant. You will likely notice a price spike when there is a supply shock, enormous demand, which ultimately manifests itself strongly in the CTA token's value. Thus, we might witness it taking off. Once you achieve it, you'll have like 1 million followers, which is literally close to 100,000. Derbler Jack, the number 1.25 token on the XXLP on the Polygon chain, will reach $700 according to 300,000 followers and 400,000 followers who are saying CTF token. This truly is a generational issue. Guys, just think of this. If it succeeds, it could generate 1,000 for every 1,000, which might lead to millions of dollars. Is absurd in terms of the amount that can be produced. However, once more, neither financial advisors nor this is financial advice. Because the cryptocurrency market is unstable and dangerous, you should never ever invest more than you stand to lose. However, I'll include all of the links here. This is huge news for the XRP ledger in my opinion.